Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today I wanted to talk about grounding on the earth and enjoying the sun to get your hair together. I did just have a previous video where I was talking about being outside in the morning, but even in the daytime, it is just the best feeling to be outside and to get that beautiful air, and as well just overall nature. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm gonna look up what purple plants they are, because they'll call them weeds, of course, but these have to be very beneficial to the earth. Whenever you see something like this, a plot of random wildflowers, think of the earth having pollination, think of the earth as having benefits for everyone. And in the areas where you are, a lot of times that's where natives were, and they had different benefits for the earth from each flower. For example, dandelions, they have things for the nervous system. Give me a second, I'm about to look up what this plant is and what its benefits are, because I'm probably going to take some with me. Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of grounding and as well getting out into nature and embracing all that's within your local communities. Yes, earlier in my last video, we talked about how the morning and getting into nature, but overall in general, just being outside is really a big cure. For example, we're right now in a bed of sweet violets and looking up the information. This is great for tuberculosis, great for bronchitis, respiratory issues, and as well it helps with the joints. And that is amazing for the season we're in, because it's allergy season, and we as well still are dealing with like different respiratory things going around in the earth. So God always puts beautiful pieces out for us to be able to enjoy for its benefits. And just laying in this purple, you are as well opening up your throat chakra, which is the area of communication. And again, that's breathing and everything, so that's really cool. But I want you to tap into not just my sweet violets I'm laying in, but what's around you and what can you use to encompass into your everyday to make your hair growth the most suitable and most productive for your lifestyle. Now, when we're outside and in earth, a lot of times we don't really look at each thing having a benefit, but the only weed really on this earth is actually grass. It's the only weed. Everything else has some type of benefit to embody for the body. You could think grass, dogs like to eat it. Sometimes they soothe their stomach, but they always throw it back up, and that's because it's not really necessary. It's just a placeholder. Think of it like that. And that's what we have a lot going on in the United States with all the grass we have everywhere, but that doesn't mean wild things does not grow out of the ground. And you need to really start thinking of your earth as a medicinal place. It has everything that you need, and you can make things out of it and grow into be your very better best self. And I love that for us, because we are so worthy of having beautiful change. And when we are thinking about the earth and grounding, we should be thinking as well as our hair care, because when you're grounding, you're getting rid of things. You are making your immune system amazing, and your immune system is connected to your blood, and your bloodstream is the nutrient giver for your hair growth. So they all go in hand. And you really do not want to think of things as different from each other. Like, yes, we have different parts, but everything comes together. Like it says even in the Bible, like we have different people with different gifts, but we're all interconnected to worship Christ. And that's the same thing with nature. It has different parts to come together to make and encompass our very better best self. And so when you are outside, it's even amazing to hug a tree. Like, I'm not going to hug a tree right now because I'm really comfortable where I'm sitting and speaking to you right now, but hugging trees is the best thing. Not every tree is needing to be hugged. There are actually some type of trees that are not the best trees. Like I could say a tree like a sycamore, and willows are sad because they're down south and they were to show tears from the slavery times, but they as well show a sense of resilience because of the whipping in the wind. So think of all the other type of trees. But for real, like hugging trees. And remember, our hair is like a tree, we're like a plant, and these trees have been here since before you were born, majority of them, unless they were replanted in your time span. These trees have been here, they've seen things, and they hold keys to not only carbon dioxide, holding that in the earth and releasing oxygen, but they as well just bring stability to the earth. Like without trees, basically all our soil would topple on top of each other. We wouldn't have any stability underground. And think of your hair like that too. It is a sensor, a connector. It is a piece and port for things to basically get its senses. Now our hair as well is a reflection of what you've been through, and that's what these trees do. Now in America, we've been seeing a lot of allergies come up because we have a lot of male trees, and that's because they don't want to have them pollinated and cause all these, I don't know why. I'm not from here, United States. I'm Afro-Indigenous. We should have them everywhere, but females and males. But that's my preference, and I hope that's your preference too, because we need to really start getting back into our space of wellness, and our hair growth is truly depending on grounding and getting back into nature. A lot of the issues that we see in the body is because we're not going outside and immersing ourselves in the sun. We are not getting into our roots of things. We are not getting back to where we come from. Like our body has vitamins and minerals that the earth as well has, and we have even metals in our body that the earth has. And when we're not touching into the earth, we are basically missing out a big key and piece. And that's actually where a lot of allergies come from, like not having, we're like, oh, don't get that bug, and then we put insecticide and then it grows, and then we cause antibody reactions and all these irritants, antihistamines from the body. And you need to really get that together. Now, like when you're going through a transition, do not be surprised that some insensitivities may occur. I am not a doctor, so I need you to make sure you're going through your whole healthcare team. But when you're going through transitions, you may start seeing different reactions to things and be more sensitive. Like I'm definitely, like there used to be a time I could use the soap when I was younger at Dollar Tree, like baby soap. But now, if I was to use that breaks my whole body out. Like I have to have natural ingredients, and same goes for a lot of other things. Like I've been trying different pieces. I've been trying different pieces. Like definitely cook your mushrooms through, and definitely make sure when you try new things, you're doing it bit by bit so you can identify if you are allergic to something, so that you're not having too many reactions on the body. Because just like going outside and getting in nature, if you're one and you're like, I get allergies outside, I highly recommend that you get you some local honey in your area within 150-mile radius, and take that for about 2 weeks. I promise you it helps clear up allergies, and you won't have those same issues. Now, from experience, I've been always outside. I'm an outside girl, and when I was younger, I would go outside, my throat would clog like really bad. Like I would basically couldn't breathe, and I still want to be outside. Go figure. And I would get red eyes and all that. And then I moved to a different city for school, and it was still the same thing. And I was like, you know what, I need to cure this up. And I looked up while I was in school for a local honey. When I tell you it took everything away from me, I am blessed and highly favored to say I don't have those issues. Now, if I don't have my honey, then the issues will come back up. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. These things are healing. The earth wants to heal you. And the reason why honey does that is because honey is collected by bees, and it gets the environment, and it's like throw up. So it regurgitates back out the things that your body needs and doesn't need. So I want you to look at being out in nature as a solution for your hair growth, because once you start finding keys to other pieces, you're gonna start wanting to switch your food. Your mood's gonna change. You're gonna start seeing drastic switches in the body overall, and your hair is gonna really start sprouting and growing. Oh my goodness, Y'all ain't tell me I had that on my nose. Oh well. Your body starts switching and sprouting, accelerating into different pieces and places because of nature, because we are within nature. Like, we came from the dust of the earth and we will leave as the dust of the earth, and that says that in the Bible as well. So use the earth, but do not worship the earth. You can use it and embrace it and appreciate it, but you don't have to worship it, because Creator created this whole beautiful thing, and it's a whole conglomerate of different ecosystems and niches that kind of make this place spectacular. So I live in deciduous rainforest. Like, I still, as a kid, I could not believe I lived in a rainforest. I'm like, what? I want to be in a tropical one. I'm not gonna hold you, but that's another conversation. But anyways, with all of that being said, just embrace where you're at and start seeing the world around you. It's super easy. If it's super hard to get to the sunlight because you really have to work indoors, there are nature therapy lamps that you can use to kind of replicate the earth to as well, get your hair growing and thriving. And last but not least, I need you to note that you do not have to be on this journey alone. I, again, am a health educator and as well an advanced natural hair consultant, and I can truly get you on your journey in an accelerated manner, I promise you. And with that being said, go ahead and click the link in my bio to get a booked wellness consultation. And last but not least, I do have a free community that you can join to get you even further on your journey with amazing resources that can really impact you in a positive manner and light. And with that being said, I am Tree from Tree Essentials, and we are restoring our tree to grow essentially. And yes, our hair is a tree. We are like a plant, and we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. And with all of that being said, go ahead, tap in, have a great, beautiful day and or night whenever you are watching this. And I truly look forward and honored to see you soon. All right, you have a great rest of your day. All right.